Alright, so I'm going to build a fire.
If I use this, it's a -2 cards and 2 successes.
I could use Deja Vu to draw the 2 cards from here if you don't want to use that.
I wanted to get rid of it anyway,
Okay.
So
you're joining me.
Alright, so we got the fire for free then, basically?
Yes.
Because if we don't, then we have to shuffle that, and he has to
Right.
end the
I think
game.
you have to discard the fire card. Or no. Yeah. And then that needs to go away too.
This goes into the past. This bear has died a lot.
The desert bear?
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we should cook, huh?
Probably, but
It's a good idea.
before you do that, I'm going to use this remember to get this auto success back, just so it doesn't get shuffled into the deck.
Alright, I'm going to cook a lot.
How many is each one worth?
And they're all automatics, and we have the fire resource, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 cards. Boy, that was close. That was so freaking close. It's kind of interesting that we're still getting crab meat, though.
It says meat slash.
It's bear meat.
Meat slash crustacean. Oh,
Yeah.
there's like a rabbit leg attached in the back. I didn't realize it was 2 separate things. It's a crab leg and then a disgusting raw piece of animal meat. Okay,
That animal meat just gave you 30 cards back.
I'm okay with 30 cards back. I gotta figure out how to use. We gotta get by water so I can get rid of
right?
bloody.
Same here.
Which kind of makes sense because they want you to wash it.
Yeah.
So,
Otherwise it's just sticky and smelly and attracting things.
kind of like Jeb.
It's not true though, because I don't attract anything.
Well, the wrong kind of things.
Yeah, okay. Well, we do know if we go a long, long way back this way, there's water. Or we could risk going south.
We're talking about going south.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright,
I mean-
I'm going to walk.
I will walk with.
I mean, at least getting back is the fire's there. So
Yeah.
You walking with us?
yes, I'm going with you. Good gosh, 2 to walk.
Examine the notes or knowledge is power. Anybody want to keep?
I'll take it. I have room.
No, I'm saying, I mean, the thing that we get from that action is one of these. Like, we got all the different bushes and stuff. So, if you want to do that action now, I'll join.
Oh, you just play this card and do it.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. Okay. Sure.
And you
Yeah.
have to flip one. I'll join. Right?
Yeah, it's locked. Yeah, 1. And you have an automatic
Yeah,
success, you said?
in case. So, I'll use it.
Okay.
And then,
We take 2 50 cards.
I don't know if you want the rope or not.
So you just made room.
What does it do?
It is climbing, fire, muscle, and a flag with swirly.
A flag?
With swirly.
Yeah, I'll take his flag with swirly.
I don't know what the swirly is, but...
Rope.
It's when somebody puts your head in the toilet and flushes it, you dummy. We got Vampulina. This page, torn from a botanist journal, reads, Vampulina produces a fragrance that may induce lethargy. It remains to be determined if it is part of the plant's defense mechanism or if its reproductive cycle. Martin J. Sanders. And when you can see this plant, you can, when you see this plant can be, when this plant can be seen on your terrain card, you get the rest and the mind thing for a -1 and or automatic success.
Oh, wow. What's the other one?
And the other one is score, oh, singing madman. So now we have the music symbol, like as an action.
Actually, there's Vampulina on this tile.
Yep. So we really have to start paying attention to these things in our backpack. So this one has the music thing, and we can do it for 4 cards, no successes. A cheerful melody resounds in the air. Take a 257 card from the adventure deck if available. So now nobody has that action anymore, do we?
Well, yeah, because that was a fog card that did it.
Here.
Oh, both of them.
And you were
so
almost
good.
you were almost gonna build the flute and didn't.
So I don't know what that rest and the head thing is pretty good, because I feel like we've kind of been utilizing the plants when we see them, but also what would that music thing give us when we play it?
I don't know, but I don't think anybody wants to flip 4 cards right now.
Right.
So
After
can you
that,
reduce
I mean, I kind of wanted to see what the 257 is, but
I do too.
do you want to burn it?
I don't know.
Well, no, we put it in the satchel, so
I
it's
know that.
available. We don't have to take the action.
No, we don't have to do it now.
Can't reduce cards.
All right. I mean, I'm fine taking it and waiting and see
Okay.
what happens.
Well, both of them go in the satchel.
No.
Both books.
No, it said pick 2, keep 1.
Oh,
Keep 1, return the other.
I see.
Yeah.
Then let's go music.
Okay.
That's what we all want.
It's going to be like everybody dies.
Summon the razor wing butterfly.
Yeah. All right. I'll look here. Anybody want to join?
Sure.
Well, I can get a club into play for 2 cards. I think that's it, though.
I'm okay with that. Your weapon last time got us 30 meat.
Just a thought. Do you guys want me to? I mean, it's
What does the club help with?
fighting and lock picking or whatever they call it. It's got the key and the sword.
key and the sword.
Yeah.
My gun can handle it if this is a bad card, but I say we look first.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
opinion.
All right, I'm in.
Gary?
Yep.
One man's loss. A human skeleton lies at the bottom of a narrow crevasse. It seems as if the unfortunate fell to their death while carrying all the materials that now surround their bones. You should be able to reach them safely if you're careful. If you want to apply the following effect, you must discard 1 card with the keyword skill or vigilance from your hand or your inventory. And it is a brown wrench, so it helps with your building action. If you reveal a curse card during the result step of this action, you fall into the rocky crevasse, take a 104 card, and -1 die.
I got a skill I can get rid of.
Is this like everybody has to do it by themselves, or what are we doing here?
One person's grabbing it, I think.
I think one person has to pick the build action. So, like, if you wanted to build your club, you would be taking that. We could join, and then just one person would have to discard that card, or I guess has to, in order to apply this effect, which gives you all 4 of the symbols. So actually, that would make my bow free if I took it, but somebody have to discard a skill card.
I got a skill and we're ready to discard.
I could build the club for free then.
Yeah.
And this stays out until we decide
Yeah.
to banish it. Oh, hell
But
yeah.
but the thing is, if you reveal a curse card
I know.
from the build,
So there's no way to avoid if we reveal.
but I mean, honestly, if like mine would be free, yours would be free. The only thing we have to do is pay that cost of a thing. Gary has 1, but I don't have 1, so.
So once the card gets discarded, is that effect good forever until the card goes away? It doesn't say each person has to do it every time.
If you want to apply the following effect, so it's like, you know how pips, you have to pay a pip to apply the effect.
Yeah.
That's what these are. So to apply it to an action, you have to do that. So it'd be two separate actions. Do you have any wills or vigilances?
I thought you said skill.
Skill.
You said skill.
Skill?
Is it skill?
It is skill.
Okay.
I can't see from here.
Yeah, I'll throw a skill. Now that applies, right?
Yeah, you're discarding the rope.
Yeah. Or should I not discard the rope?
Oh,
It's got the flag.
That's right.
I'm willing to get rid of mine.
Oh no, I want you to join me so I get this, if that's cool.
I got a vigilance too, so whatever.
I was just more curious if he could pay for it, but if we can do both of the items.
What is it? What does it give? It gives that, right?
Rope, wood, bamboo, and bone.
Okay, so... Oh.
And you've got stone on the tile you're on, so...
Okay, so... Well... I'd have to get rid of my skilled fighter again to do it the opposite.
Gary said he had 2 cards he can toss. I'm going to take my action. Gary, join please. Discard. Bam. Built it for free. Done.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. So if we do it without having to flip any cards.
Yeah.
I got you. So the rope will be free if somebody discards.
I thought you were building your club for free.
No, the club would cost me 1 card because there's no stone in that.
We're on a stone.
Oh, so it would be free.
Yeah.
So I could actually do both of these for free if I get rid of this and Gary gets rid of a card. Why do I want to get rid of that card? So good though.
Probably not.
No? Okay. So which one should stay out?
I'd probably go with the club with how many successes are on that.
Okay.
And in case we run into something to fight.
Because, you know, more meat.
Right. And then now the question is, do we want to get rid of this card and walk through to explore that direction? Because the only other way is this way.
Don't forget your 3.
I mean, it's either that or look at those.
Right. I feel like since we came from this direction, watch us go that way and see those symbols on the ground. And we gotta go everywhere.
Do you really think that's going to be a forced thing to do?
What?
Those pink symbols?
I don't know.
Wow. I don't know. Do you have thoughts
On...
Do you want to leave that card there for a little bit, or do you want to just keep moving forward?
Keep moving.
Alright, so it just says discard it?
Yeah, to take this action, it does not seem worth the risk. Banish.
And a 2, what, 18?
218, yes. Thank you, random dead guy. He had a bow and a club that we stole from
So we have to do some sort of movement with our food before we can find more food.
Yeah. And at least we know there's food to do again.
Okay, so an imposing statue carved out of the cliff face looms over the stone altar at its feet.
Oh, we're at the stone. The stone, it's at its feet. On the map, this thing is a little face on it. Maybe it's a man.
Wait, let me see it.
Okay, those bushes that we opted not to...
That looks like... Doesn't that look like the head?
Yeah, it does.
So we went too high?
I don't know. I want secret numbers. I don't see any, but there's a lot of that bush that we passed up on.
Oh, the one that helped with resting and head.
Looks like there was the sacrifice altar. I don't see any numbers.
Jeb, look at that head. That looks just like the map.
It does. And the X is at the feet of it. So maybe it's at the altar that we...
We sacrifice you to win the game?
Probably. Oh wow, and we don't get anything on this.
What?
Nothing attaches to the sides.
For real?
Yeah,
Because it's the end of the road.
yeah, because it's already attached to that.
Who was the praying person that, like, screwed us all the time? Oh yeah, that was
I didn't
you.
screw you guys. I did great with my prayers this time around.
I don't think you did.
I get an auto success and a -1, so I can just pray there when I go over.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to move in.
I'll go with
I'll go with
How many cards do we have?
2.
2.
What?
Yeah.
At least we don't need any successes.
Torch and war paint. Anybody need anything?
I'll take the torch if nobody
Yeah,
wants
take
anything.
it.
Because that gives us a plus magnifying if that's necessary.
Alright, so we're all in there.
You want me to pray before we search, or do the looky glass, or should we just do the looky glass? Because you don't like me.
I don't know if I want to pray with you, because I feel like every time you pray...
I mean, you don't gotta pray with me.
I know, that's what I'm
saying.
saying. But I'll do looky glass.
Do you want me to pray before looky glass, in case looky glass means the game's over?
Why would looky glass make the game over?
Who knows? Maybe
No, I want to do looky glass first.
Alright.
I'll join.
Magnifying glass for
I'll join
nothing
as well.
and nothing for a 165. A stone altar sits at the foot of an impressive statue. Atop it, you can see the calcified remains of a skeleton, leaving no doubt about the sacrificial purposes of the altar. A shiver runs down your spine as you wonder how many people met their end here.
Maybe we were supposed to sacrifice before going into the cave.
Looking at the statue, a strange thought crosses your mind.
Leave Jeb.
Should we tie Jeb up? And oh, that's not on the card. Perhaps a sacrifice might appease whatever strange forces dwell here. That's awesome. Alright, if you want to take the following action, you must banish one card with the keyword companion. So you literally have to sacrifice somebody you know. And it's the gift action, whatever that's called. First time we've seen that, I think. It's offer, coax, or tame. One card, 0 successes. You take a 195 and it has a blue flag with horns card from the adventure deck if available. If you want to take the following action, you must discard one card with the keyword stamina from your inventory. And that's a 0/0 and you take a 209 card from the adventure deck if available. And it has the bones symbol on the card too.
I have none of those.
We've had so many of those cards with the bone things on them, and now, well, now that we have the resource, we can't use them.
Because it seems like the two actions, one action is to offer something, the other is to do something that's not offering someone.
Yeah, but
Well,
I don't
yeah,
think
not
I've ever seen a
sacrifice.
companion
Right.
offer.
I don't have a companion.
A monster doesn't count.
Yeah, I was going to
Just a
say,
monster.
that's the only thing that I could think of. I don't think...
There is a companion in
your
there?
bone crowbar.
Is a companion?
No.
Oh.
But it costs 7 to build,
Yeah, I know, that's
but
why
-7 with the bone.
That's why I haven't built it.
Does anybody have the deja vu to get it back?
We don't have a bone anywhere.
Yes, we do. This gives the bone to that space.
Yeah. My imaginary friend is not a companion. It is a fetish. That's what I was checking for. So
we've seen no companion in
We've
the
seen
game yet?
no
So maybe
companion.
experience points would possibly randomly shuffle one in. We still have the other one. What is that symbol?
That's free.
This one?
No.
Oh, that's the praying one that I could do.
I mean, we could do...
We could do the bottom one. I mean...
Do we want to
We
wait
just
and
need
see
a
what happens
stamina.
first when you pray?
Sure, I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'm steering clear of that. It's never
Yeah,
gonna
you're
work.
all by
my
yourself,
gosh.
dude.
Alright, so since I have Dark Whispers in my hand, praying costs 1 less card.
No wonder his prayers don't go well. Dark whispers.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Lovecraft. What did you think?
What are you
So,
praying to?
Every time he prays, Cthulhu comes out, smacks him in the head.
237.
Oh, man.
This guy's talking to himself.
There's a green and a yellow.
Pray again, pray again.
Oh!
Well, read it to us, fool.
Well, no, the first thing, this zipper thing, we have that on here. On our map.
You're a zipper head.
Whoa!
What?
Oh, it's thematic. Because the other ones, you know how we're just at graves and
The
like
whole
ghosts?
freaking game's been thematic.
No.
And he's like, wow, this game's thematic.
I just thought this was like a grave where a ghost would come out, but this actually says, you are at the foot of the gigantic statue.
Okay.
Its gaping mouth seemingly ready to devour you. The chanting breeze coming out of it sounds both bewitching and threatening. If there is a zipper flag card under your satchel and journal card, you must apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this, return it, and in place of it, take the card whose number is equal to 237 plus the zipper, so 244.
Why would we not have the map in the thing we get at the beginning of the game?
Because of other scenarios, you might get a different map. Or
I think you
Oh.
keep the clue. Because this is for Voracious Goddess, and I don't know.
I don't know either. All
But
right.
244 we get. That goes back.
Goes back in?
Yep.
Okay.
244.
Doesn't add very many, does it?
7.
Ooh, no text.
And there's a thumbs up.
For what?
237, the one we...
Oh. There's the bad.
Immediately you recognize the gloomy idol that has been haunting your restless nights. Because that's why we came on this expedition. With one notable difference. Its eye sockets are empty. As a present action, it takes everybody in the group to join. It's 00148 and then flag with like a little, it looks like emeralds. I think we got to put emeralds in its eyes. Are we completely screwed now?
I don't know.
Well, no, we have that action.
Oh.
We have this one, and we have back that way. And we have...
I feel like this, that's annoying that they got blocked off and there's no way to like stop it to fix it.
Could have been gems down there.
Right, that's what I was thinking. And all we had to do was go there before we went in the room. Who knows? Do you want to...
I mean, it doesn't get rid of the card. I guess there's no reason not to, right? It doesn't say get rid of the card after you do one.
Well, it says take that number. Doesn't that usually mean replace it? If it's a map card, it would replace it, but if it's like an instant, it wouldn't.
Well, usually there's a number here. So unless this card says it's gonna stay, unless it says get rid of the card. So
I'm fine trying it since we haven't seen a companion.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in.
All right.
Are you letting the crazy talky whisper man do the action, or are you taking it?
You mean, are you leader?
Yeah.
No, I'm leader now.
Oh, okay. Hey, Cthulhu, screw him over.
Shut up. Oh, there's multiples.
Nice.
Oh, there's only 2.
Nice.
Multiples of 2.
That means one's good and one's bad. That's what traditionally it's been. So Gary has to pick it. You shatter the object and lay the fragments on the altar. Oh crap. Bones begin to levitate and swirl faster and faster around you. Oh, wait a second. Don't we have to... Oh, we have to get rid of a card, though. Maybe we shouldn't have.
Oh,
if you want to take the following action, you have to discard one with keyword stamina. I won't finish reading that.
I don't either.
Okay, we're not doing this.
All right,
I'm
put it
glad
back
I didn't.
and I'll just cut all of that out.
Okay.
All right, so...
I mean, we can do something else to dig for cards, but...
I'm going to walk here. Anybody want to join?
We can.
Well,
yeah, I think
purposes?
We can all do this for nothing. And at least...
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like nothing happens, but yes, I agree. We can do it just to get that card out.
Let's do it.
You want to see at least see what it is. Either that or it's going to be like, you dummies, he eats you.
Yeah.
All right, let's...
So 148 and we don't have to...
Because we have
spend
no
anything.
flag. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It's because those things usually take you somewhere else. But
well, when we had that one gear, and it was like, oh, you need another gear.
Well,
so
yeah.
this might be like, oh, you need 2 eyeballs.
All right, so we're all doing this, and we get
148.
148. You kneel before the Voracious goddess and begin chanting, hoping that she delivers you from the mysterious evil that torments you. Let's see. Who initiated this? The peculiar melody coming from the statue's mouth gets increasingly intense, to the point that it becomes almost too difficult to bear. At the same time, an enigmatic vision takes shape in your mind, as if the statue was trying to communicate with you. The blurry image shows a group of people wearing loincloths, walking in single file towards the rising sun for what seems like 10 days, and then disappearing underground. Meanwhile, another group processes in the same direction for 2 days, shifts to go north for some time before heading back to the east for 4 additional days. This is some kind of riddle, and I don't know.
Yeah.
An intense snowstorm then clouds the vision. Oddly, both groups seem to reach their destinations at the same time. Or is it just telling us you could have gone 2 different ways or something? I don't know.
I see.
And the active player takes a 101 card. What does the hourglass mean?
Instant. So it goes to the discard, past, or whatever.
Alright, so I get a 101. What badness is this? Great. I just got tired. Well, at least there wasn't a trigger on it.
To rising sun is...
It rises in the east and sets in the west.
Okay, so it's rising in the east. So if they went 10 days towards the east, they'd go underground. So if we go 10, assuming a day is a tile, 10 would get us to this underground thing. Meanwhile, another group processes in the same direction for 2 days, and then goes north for some time before heading back east for 4 additional days. So there... Oh! That might be where the 2 eyes are. Because one's saying go 10, and then the other one says go 2, up, question mark, and then back 4.
Oh, you mean one set of eye, or one
eye is underground.
Well, let's do the short one and see if you're right. The shortest route.
The short one says you have to go east 2 days, go north for some time, and then go east 4 days. So I don't know how much some time is.
Well, we can look it up. We can
go for the 10.
No. What?
I always feel like we should write this down from this tile, because once we pack it up, we're not going to remember that.
We'll take a picture or something. I'm just going to leave it here since it's in the past.
It seems like key information.
Just making sure that was the only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the sometime...
Maybe it's until you can't go any further.
It said go 2. Yeah, that could be true.
I mean...
Oh, and plus these are blocking it, so it can't be...
Well, 2 days to the east is that card, so let's
go there.
Let's walk. You wanted to walk that direction anyhow.
Right, but I'm just saying that these cards are stuck here, so we have to at least get to here before we can go back. Oh,
Dude,
no, we're going
west,
east.
Yeah, we're still going east.
Dang. Alright, so... Actually, yeah. I was going to walk, so...
I'll walk.
Yep.
Any cards for that? 1? Okay.
Deadfall Trap.
It's a
good with hunting and resting.
Oh, I need resting.
It needs bamboo and stone, so now would be the time to build it if you want it.
How much does the stone reduce it?
2. You'd only have to pay 1.
Oh, yeah.
Bamboo, so...
I would like to do that action if you people don't mind.
Not at all.
And it's, I don't have anything to help it build anymore.
And I'll put it under here to crank it up to 5.
Dang.
And then I will spend 1 to rest.
Well, you get to flip a card first, right, or no?
Yeah.
Why did we get this? No, that was the travel, and you guys gave it to me.
Right, but to build it, you got to pay 1. You
I know.
gotta flip a card.
Alright, so let me just put it there then. Now we can, yeah, flip the card.
You were the. I didn't join you. I didn't say I joined you. So.
Correct.
I'll take that too then.
Now you may use that action if that's what you're...
Yes. Now I will take the rest action for 1.
But we came from this way, so. Dang it.
I know, I thought we were done.
Dang it.
Ah, you son of a biscuit. It's gonna make me do the... Anybody want to rest with me that has an automatic pass? I didn't realize I need 2 successes for that.
I don't
I
have
get-
anything.
Don't have any...
I get 1 success, so I'm probably gonna have to draw 2 cards to be safe.
I'll join you.
What does
in
it do?
to
Get rid of your...
Keep
What's that?
the extra cards.
To get rid of tired.
I'll
yeah, I was
join you in
gonna
case
say-
you need the card.
I'll join as well because I got a slot just in case.
You got a slot.
To
Oh,
hold the
for
card.
cards.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just flip 2. I'm better safe than sorry.
Halfsies and fullsies.
Okay, so I passed. And I already flipped that down.
Yep.
So I can get rid of tired.
Yep. You got your armor, and then there's a fire making kit.
I mean, I'm okay right now. You guys take it. And I'm gonna put a really awesome card down too.
Gary, did you want one? Or?
Well, we can't use
Well, we
his
can't
armor.
take his, yeah, so.
I'll take it just to have a card in hand, but
Alright.